Welcome to Real Free News Radio Overnight. We're diving into the unknown tonight, exploring the latest and most intriguing UFO stories from around the world. From mysterious orbs to government cover-ups, we've got mind-bending tales that'll keep you looking at the stars. So, buckle up and let's get started. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base UFO Swarm. Deep in the heart of Ohio, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base has long been a hotspot for UFO lore. Recently declassified documents have reignited the mystery, detailing a bizarre incident from December 2024. Swarms of unidentified aerial phenomena reportedly flooded the skies above the base, home to legends of alien tech from the 1947 Roswell crash. Witnesses described glowing orbs and strange lights darting erratically, some dropping within feet of the runway before vanishing without a trace. The Air Force halted all flight operations for hours, citing safety concerns, but official reports remain vague. Locals and UFO enthusiasts claim this isn't new. Wright-Patterson has been a magnet for unexplained sightings for decades. Some speculate the base houses extraterrestrial artifacts in secret hangars. Skeptics argue these could be advanced drones or atmospheric anomalies, but the lack of transparency fuels suspicion. No physical evidence has surfaced, yet the story keeps the base at the center of UFO conspiracy theories. Metallic orb over Pico de Orizaba. Across the border in Mexico, a massive metallic orb has locals buzzing near Pico de Orizaba, the country's tallest volcano. Eyewitnesses claim the shimmering object hovered silently above the peak, glinting in the sunlight before disappearing. Social media posts exploded with accounts of similar sightings stretching back years, with some locals swearing an alien base is hidden inside the volcano's crater. The story gained traction when videos surfaced, showing a spherical object moving in ways no known aircraft could. However, researchers point to the nearby Large Millimeter Telescope, a massive observatory often shrouded in volcanic haze, as a possible explanation. They suggest the orb could be a misidentified telescope dome or even a weather balloon reflecting light. Believers counter that the object's speed and silence rule out earthly tech. The debate rages on, with no clear answers, but the volcano's mystique only grows. Kecksburg UFO crash revisited. In Pennsylvania, the 1965 Kecksburg UFO incident, often called the state's Roswell, is back in the spotlight. A new investigation has uncovered fresh details about a fiery object that crashed into a wooded area, described as a metallic, acorn-shaped craft with strange markings. Eyewitnesses reported military personnel swarming the site, whisking the object away under tight security. NASA allegedly analyzed debris but later claimed the records were lost, raising eyebrows among researchers. Recent efforts to dig into classified files have hit dead ends, but UFO advocates argue this points to a government cover-up. Some theorize the craft was extraterrestrial, while others suggest it was a Soviet satellite or experimental tech gone astray. The lack of tangible evidence keeps the mystery alive, with locals still sharing stories of that eerie night 60 years ago. Historical UAP Grid Study. A groundbreaking study by Dr. Beatriz Villarroel is turning heads in the scientific community. By analyzing sky photographs from 1949 to 1958, before the first human satellite, Sputnik, she identified nearly 300,000 unexplained light flashes. These weren't random, many appeared in precise alignments, occurring simultaneously across vast distances, suggesting a possible network of objects orbiting Earth. The findings raise wild questions. Could these be evidence of an ancient, non-human surveillance system? UFO researchers are thrilled, pointing to the flashes as proof of extraterrestrial presence predating modern tech. Skeptics argue they could be atmospheric phenomena, like meteors or lightning, or even flaws in old photographic plates. The study's rigorous methodology makes it hard to dismiss outright, and it's sparking calls for deeper investigation into our planet's early skies. Congressional push for UFO transparency. Here in the U.S., UFOs are making waves in Washington. Vice President J.D. Vance recently went public with his fascination for declassified UFO videos, describing them as unlike anything human-made. Meanwhile, Representative Eric Burleson is sponsoring legislation to force the release of classified UAP files, arguing the public deserves the truth. This follows years of Pentagon reports, including a March 2024 statement denying evidence of alien life, though admitting some sightings remain unexplained. Whistleblowers, like former intelligence officer David Grush, claim the government possesses non-human craft, but no hard proof has emerged. The push for transparency has bipartisan support, with lawmakers demanding answers about what the military knows. Critics warn that declassification could reveal sensitive U.S. tech instead of alien secrets, but the momentum for disclosure is stronger than ever. Phoenix triangular craft sighting. In early 2025, Phoenix, Arizona, became a hotbed of UFO speculation after multiple witnesses reported a massive triangular craft hovering silently over suburban neighborhoods. On January 15, residents described a low-altitude object, roughly the size of a football field, with 3 glowing lights at each corner, moving slowly before accelerating out of sight. Video footage captured on smartphones showed the craft's eerie stillness, defying known aircraft capabilities. The National UFO Reporting Center logged over 50 reports from the area, with some witnesses claiming the object emitted a faint hum. Skeptics point to possible military tests, noting Phoenix's proximity to Luke Air Force Base, but no official explanation has been provided. The sighting's consistency across unrelated observers has fueled online debates, with some calling it the most compelling UFO event of the year. No physical evidence has been recovered, but the incident continues to drive public fascination. Georgia Bigfoot encounter surge. Throughout 2025, Georgia has seen an unusual spike in Bigfoot sightings, with over 40 reports filed since January, according to local news outlets. In the dense forests of the Chattahoochee National Forest, hikers and campers have described encounters with a large, bipedal creature covered in dark fur, standing nearly 8 feet tall. One notable incident on March 22 involved a group of campers who recorded heavy footsteps and guttural vocalizations near their site, though no clear footage emerged. Local authorities dismiss the claims as misidentified bears, but cryptozoologists argue the consistency of descriptions, red eyes, strong odor, suggests something unexplained. Social media posts from the region show plaster casts of massive footprints, though skeptics question their authenticity. The surge has drawn Bigfoot hunters to Georgia, boosting local tourism but leaving no definitive proof. Copenhagen UFO Flotilla investigation. On January 3, 2025, Denmark's capital was rocked by reports of 20 unidentified objects spotted near Copenhagen, prompting an investigation by the Domestic Intelligence Service PET. Witnesses described a formation of bright, disc-shaped crafts moving in synchronized patterns over Kobe Bay, unlike any known drones or aircraft. No flight permits were issued for the area, ruling out civilian activity. The incident echoes similar sightings over US and UK military bases, raising concerns about airspace security amid regional tensions. Videos shared online show flickering lights in a grid-like formation, though some argue they could be Starlink satellites. Danish authorities remain tight-lipped, but the event has sparked calls for international cooperation on UAP research. The lack of concrete evidence keeps the mystery alive, with speculation ranging from advanced tech to extraterrestrial origins. Fort Campbell Orange Orb sighting. During New Year's celebrations in 2025, a U.S. Army veteran with 30 years of service reported a glowing orange orb hovering between Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and a nearby airport. The sighting, documented with photos posted on social media, described the object as pulsating and moving erratically before vanishing. The veteran, familiar with military aircraft, insisted it matched no known technology. Similar orbs were reported in Queens, New York, days earlier, in restricted airspace, adding to the intrigue. The Pentagon has not commented, but the National UFO Reporting Center flagged the case for further study due to the witnesses' credibility. Skeptics suggest flares or drones, but the object's behavior, silent and agile, defies easy explanation. The incident has reignited discussions about UAPs near military installations. Oregon coastal sea serpent sighting. In June 2025, fishermen off the Oregon coast reported a massive, serpentine creature surfacing near Newport, sparking a wave of intrigue. The creature, described as over 30 feet long with a sleek, eel-like body and a horse-like head, was spotted weaving through the waves before diving out of sight. Multiple boats captured shaky video, showing a dark, undulating shape that baffled marine biologists. Local news outlets covered the frenzy, with some comparing it to the legendary Cadborosaurus, a sea serpent said to haunt the Pacific Northwest. Skeptics suggest it was a school of fish or a wayward oarfish, but witnesses insist the creature moved with purpose and speed unlike any known marine life. No physical evidence, like scales or bones, has been found, but the sighting continues to fuel speculation about undiscovered ocean dwellers. West Virginia Mothman resurgence. Throughout early 2025, rural West Virginia has been abuzz with reports of a winged, humanoid figure resembling the infamous Mothman. Eyewitnesses in Point Pleasant, where the creature was first spotted in 1966, described a 7-foot-tall figure with glowing red eyes and bat-like wings gliding silently over fields at night. A January 28 incident, covered by local news, involved a truck driver who claimed the creature landed briefly on his vehicle before vanishing. Dozens of similar accounts have surfaced, with photos showing vague, shadowy shapes. Authorities attribute the sightings to large owls or mass hysteria, but the consistency of descriptions has drawn cryptozoologists to the area. No definitive proof has emerged, yet the legend's revival has locals on edge, wary of the creature's supposed link to impending disasters. Nevada Desert Light Anomaly. In April 2025, campers in Nevada's Black Rock Desert reported a bizarre phenomenon, a pulsating, multicolored light hovering low over the ground, defying all explanation. Unlike a UFO, the light appeared formless, shifting between green, blue, and red hues, and emitted a low-frequency hum that caused nausea in some witnesses. Local news covered the event after dozens reported similar experiences over a week, with some claiming the light responded to flashlight signals. Scientists suggest it could be a rare atmospheric plasma or ball lightning, but its prolonged duration and apparent interaction with observers defy known phenomena. No equipment captured clear data, and the light vanished without a trace. The incident has sparked wild theories, from alien signals to interdimensional rifts, with no answers in sight. Louisiana Bayou Chupacabra attacks. In February 2025, rural Louisiana farmers reported a string of livestock killings attributed to a creature resembling the mythical chupacabra. Described as a spiky, dog-like beast with glowing eyes, it allegedly attacked goats and chickens in St. Tammany Parish, leaving puncture wounds and drained blood. Local news outlets documented the panic, with farmers sharing photos of mangled carcasses and odd, three-toed tracks. Wildlife officials blame feral dogs or coyotes, but the precision of the attacks and lack of typical predator signs have baffled experts. Cryptozoologists flock to the bayou, hoping to trap the elusive creature, but no specimen has been caught. The spree has subsided, but the mystery lingers, with locals fearing the creature's return under the cover of night. Antarctica Sonic Void Phenomenon. In July 2025, researchers at an Antarctic base reported an inexplicable phenomenon dubbed the sonic void, where all sound abruptly ceased for 20 minutes across a 10-mile radius. Instruments recorded no seismic activity or weather anomalies, yet wildlife fled the area, and humans experienced disorientation and vivid hallucinations of shifting geometric shapes. News reports highlighted the event's uniqueness, as no known natural or technological cause could explain it. Some scientists speculate a rare electromagnetic disturbance disrupted acoustics and brain function, while others whisper of an otherworldly presence. No physical evidence remains, and the event hasn't recurred, but it's left researchers rattled, questioning whether it was a glitch in reality itself or something beyond human comprehension. Thanks for listening to Real Free News Radio overnight. Tune in again next time because it's gonna be out of this world.